and we're live. We're live at Garcia Gymnasium with Coach Rich Marshall for our Chris Breck State Farm Insurance Coaches Show, courtside. Coach Rich, we haven't talked to you in a few weeks. We got to talk to your Russ. We got to talk to Russ. We got to talk to Terry. Coming back to you after a few weeks here. Missed the one game with Terry because of the school cancellation. How did they break the news to you about that game being postponed, not canceled, rather?
Just notified by, if the school was out because of the bad road conditions, and then Mr. Taylor notifies me, and we decided to rather play it later in the year on a Tuesday, which gives us a late home game, than have played it the next day, which would have been Saturday. It actually is going to benefit us regarding chance, because there's not chance, no pun intended, that he might be able to get his 1,000 points by then. So we decided it was better off, as opposed to 50-50 for the next day. Weather-wise, just move it back a couple of weeks into the end of February.
Sure.
Good move.
Yep, absolutely. We were with that one. And then this past week against Harvey, we didn't make the drive over there, but we tried to get a seat on the bus. There wasn't anything to be had for all five of us.
They didn't
here.
have the bus.
Well, there you go.
Well, there was a transportation issue where the normal bus and the normal bus driver decided didn't want to drive, so Mr. Taylor outsourced. We ended up with the cheerleaders in a van, and the basketball team took a party bus. So that was a little bit different. Again, I rode it by myself to the game, but I totally enjoyed the ride.
There you go. I guess in a short summary, how did the game flow go to you? They started with a real quick early lead on us. What was the mentality going into that game, and how did you keep the guys focused, in that second half being down 40?
Well, our mentality going into every game is pretty simple. We want to play hard and play together. That's our attitude. That's our philosophy. Unfortunately, I was unable to keep the boys focused. We were not focused, as has too often been the case at the start of the game. Again, down very quickly, very early, with mistakes that we made. Not forced turnovers, but just failing to execute what we've taught in practice and carry over from practice to game. They call that game slippage. And unfortunately, we've had a lot of game slippage lately, and it's my responsibility as a head coach, and Terry and Russ's responsibility as assistant coaches to continue to teach, to continue to work, continue to motivate, to their credit.
Yep.
The boys have bought into the program. They're playing hard. They are playing together as a team. But given our roster compared to others, we're less experienced. We're not as tall. We don't have the same size as most of our opponents. We just have to play together as a unit of five, collectively, consistently, and we've done it in spurts.
Yeah.
We've done it in spurts where we need to have a full 32 minutes, and hopefully we'll get a full 32 minutes tonight.
Rich, I noticed in the last couple games, you've taken a timeout like within 30 seconds. So have you seen slippage right there?
Right. Again, just not being ready to play. There's nothing that we've seen in any game this year that the coaches have not already covered in practice in terms of game preparation. It's just the ability to go on the court and execute in a game situation what we teach in practice. That's not to criticize, that's not to demean. The majority of our players have very limited, coming into this year, very limited varsity experience. We are very young. In addition to being not as tall, not as big physically, we are very young compared to most teams we're playing, and that inexperience at times is shown. But again, we know exactly what's coming tonight. I'll tell you what's coming tonight. What you saw in the JV game, you're going to probably see the same 1-3-1 extended to three-quarters court. Okay, we have to just be aggressive, take to the first line of defense, maintain passing triangles, advance the ball up the floor. You're going to see a 3-2 matchup zone. We worked against that. Our two bugaboos, how you like that term, Chuck?
I use that
We've
from
had
time to
bugaboos.
time. A couple bugaboos here and there. I'm with you.
We've had multiple bugaboos.
Yes.
On offense, it's turnovers.
Yeah.
Our last game, we're down 36-11 at the quarter. More than half the points, 19 of the 36, were off of our turnovers, our mistakes.
Yeah.
Halftime, 60-20. Of the 60 points, 31 of the 60, over half, were on turnovers. That's on us.
Yeah.
So we're going to continue to teach. We're going to continue to prove. Again, they're getting game experience, but they need to be able to have more consistency in terms of taking what we work on in practice and executing it in a game. But we're literally at times we're beating ourselves.
Yep.
And that's something that, as we get more experience, hopefully we'll be able to turn the tables and hopefully that'll start tonight, because last time we played this team, you were there.
Yeah,
it was not pretty.
40-point loss. It was tough.
81 to 35. So.
And two players had 70 of the 81 points.
Yeah,
well,
George and Cavetta.
Very, very talented, and the majority of these boys on these other schools, like Jefferson, most of these boys, according to Terry Thompson, they were playing in a fall league. They've been playing year-round. Well, most of our athletes, the Chance Loomises are the exception. Yeah. Most of our better athletes, Noah Ham, Ryan Turner, Noah Sigley, where were they? August, September, October, they were with football with Coach Rocco, and that's fine. In our school, it's great to see the boys and girls playing in 2, 3, multiple sports. That's high school, that's participation. But we don't see those boys then basketball-wise till football's over, and in other schools, they just have more boys, similar to a Chance Loomis, that play basketball year-round, AAU, fall league, etc. We can compensate with that by putting in a system that hopefully will benefit us and utilize our talent. But again, it's going to be a gradual process. It's not going to happen overnight. So one of the things we're emphasizing, we can be successful. We've made significant strides and improvements with the program this year. It's not showing in the record, but wins and losses are not the only way to measure success. Yep. We have some young men who have really good attitudes. They come to practice, they work hard. They are getting better individual skill-wise. You can see the improvement in some of the boys over the course of the past couple of months. It's just collectively as a team, I'm repeating myself, against more experienced, older, more successful traditional programs, we are struggling now, but we're going to continue to stick together and work hard and turn the tide.
And you got some good 8th graders coming up. I had a chance to see them last night. I was very impressed. They didn't win the game, but I was very impressed with it.
That's encouraging to hear. I know Coach Wahanick does a great job with our 8th grade. We've got good junior high coaches, 7th and 8th grade, and that's encouraging to hear, Chuck. I'm glad you're giving us a positive scouting report. Bless your heart.
Thank you.
Yes, we always try to. We're a Conneaut broadcast team, right, Rich? We're not just a neutral party here.
Ben's trying to say we're a little homery.
That's good.
Yeah, we follow the Spartans. We support the Spartans every game.
And on behalf of the program, we sincerely appreciate the coverage. You guys give us outstanding coverage, especially for a high school team. We're very appreciative.
Sure.
One final question, Rich. You sent me the schedule for next year. You did good. You gave us 12 home games and only 10 away next year.
Yeah, he was filming
it was a combined effort. Mr. Taylor and I, we'll share credit for that. But what I did try to do with the remaining flexible games we had was try to get us some schools where we'd be more competitive next year. Yeah. And I think that'll be the case.
Any Pennsylvania schools on there? I don't remember.
Yeah, he said no.
No.
I thought Maplewood was on there.
Who?
Maplewood?
Maplewood is an Ohio school. Maplewood.
Oh, it is Ohio.
That's home and away next year, and they're down.
I thut there was a Maplewood, PA.
There is a Maplewood, PA, okay. but there's a Girard, PA, Girard, Ohio.
Yeah.
This is Maplewood, Ohio, which is in the, I guess, the conference from way back when, the old NEC. Okay. But those are some of those schools we're adding, or schools a little closer to us. We'll have Grand Valley twice next year. We're adding Liberty. We're replacing Horizon Science Academy, which is home every other year, with the Academy for Urban Scholars out of Youngstown. They do not have a home court, so that will be a home game for us every year. Yes. Automatic home game.
Yes.
And it's a comparable school that's almost identical to Horizon Science, and they're on a lot of local high school schedules. They're now on ours as well. So Mr. Taylor and I, it was a combined effort. We feel we put together a good schedule, not just home and away, but trying to minimize the travel and again play schools that are more at our level for better competition.
I see you moved some of those Saturday games to 12 noon next year.
I have no idea what you just said. That band drummer's loud.
I hear you moved some of those Saturday games to 12 noon next year.
All of our home games next year on Saturday will be 12 and 1:30, yeah. You guys have a good one.
Thanks, Coach Rich.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for bearing with us. And that was Coach Rich Marshall for the Chris Breck State Farm Insurance Coaches Show, courtside. And, wow, he had a lot to say, Chuck. Honestly, that was a good interview.
He was spirited.
Yeah. So we're about 1:45 left until game time here. Just a lot of good fundamentals that we're focused on. But we know how good this Jefferson Falcon team is.
I liked what he said, Ben, that wins and losses is not the only factor that determines success. Unfortunately for fans, it does.
Yeah.
But That's why we're called fans. Is an abbreviation for fanatic.
You know what I heard too is something that I think that he gets, that I'm sure Coach Tim Talbacca also got, that it's about the program, right? He's saying the program for Conneaut needs development. These guys, Chance Loomis is in the summer program. He laid it out like it is. He said, these guys are good. Noah Naham, Noah Sigley, JR, they're good, but they're not playing summer ball.
Yeah. And I think, too, that like I was telling Rich Marshall, I saw some pretty good 8th graders on there.
Yeah.
So,
but it's all about developing that culture, right? We need guys playing 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, building their talent, developing their dribbling, their passing, their shooting, and getting those summer camps in. So he gets it. I can appreciate that. Coach, as Jefferson Falcons, we didn't even talk about this, but Jefferson, as good as they are, they're only 5-7 on the year,
and 3-4 in the division.
3-4 in the division, and they're still sitting in 5th place, I think, in the CVC Lake.
Yeah.
So,
and again, 2 guys beat us. They scored 70 points. That DeGeorge and Cavetta.
Yep.
The rest of the team scored 11.
Yep.
That can't happen
that
tonight.
That cannot happen.
Chuck Guglielmo, Bob Shackle, Ben Jarvie, Adam the Fox here. Sometimes Billy's here.
Sometimes Billy's here when he likes to be, and when he's not, we don't see him ever again. We're going to start it off here on another production of WOW Sports.
Conneaut Spartans basketball on WOW TV, 1360 and WOW 102.9. And always free. Brought to you by our great Spartan sponsors, Conneaut Dairy Queen. Enjoy lunch, dinner, or a delicious treat soon at your Conneaut DQ. Chris Breck State Farm Insurance, here to help life go right. Conneaut Savings Bank, come grow with us in Conneaut and Austinburg. University Hospital Conneaut Medical Center, celebrating 100 years of advancing the science of health and the art of compassion. Conneaut Save-A-Lot Food Store, not lower quality, just the lowest prices.
And we're getting set here as we're back from commercial break on WOW Media.
Nice big crowd tonight, Ben.
It is a good crowd.
Nice big crowd. When you play the local teams.
The local teams generates this audience, and that's what, that's what Joel Taylor wanted when he put some of these teams back on the schedule that we hadn't seen in a long time. And it is good to see a packed gymnasium, so crowded, in fact, that we were talking about, Chuck, they had to move the band up on the stage.
Yes,
so.
Yes.
So as we were just talking about, that Jefferson has, as good as a team they had. Cavetta and DeGeorge were such good players, but they had 70 of the 81 points against Conneaut in the last matchup, which was back on December 22nd. Let's kind of recap what they've done since then. After that, they beat Seneca on December 29th by a score of 80-50. Then they went over to Harbor Creek in Pennsylvania and beat them 69-51. Then traveled to Madison and lost 57-56 in that close tight game on January 5th. Then lost to Edgewood by 5 points on January 9th. So a couple tight games in the CBC that they've slipped through just barely. Hung in there with Harvey, and beat them 67-51. Lost to Geneva 56-48. And then lost to Perry just this past game on Tuesday, 60-55 in overtime. And here they are trying to get back up to 500. As I said, they're sitting at 5-7 in the CVC Lake with 447 points scored and 376 points allowed. So over a 70-point positive point differential, yet they're still in they're below 500. Oh, Noah's in. Yeah, we got Noah Sigley in the starting lineup. Honestly, I don't blame him at all. So probably we'll see him get pulled out quite a bit because I think he played most of the JV game. But he's going to start, which is awesome. Might take the tip.
For the Jefferson Falcons, it's Robbie Pisano, Anthony Cavetta, Dylan Beebe, Joel DeGeorge, and a newcomer, Joel Navarro. He wasn't in the starting lineup versus Conneaut the first time around. And for the Spartans, Ryan Turner, Jordan Coco, Noah Sigley, J.R. Hutchison, and Chance Loomis. Chance Loomis now needs just 155 points in the next 10 games to reach 1,000 career points. That averages out to about 16 per game. Can he get it? We're going to find out. We're ready for basketball. Chance and DeGeorge, and it goes to the Falcons. And we are underway here at Garcia Gymnasium. DeGeorge right away misses his first three-point shot. That's a good sign.
That's a good sign that he's not going to be hitting just like some of these guys.
Like Logan Cray.
Armani Hall.
Oh, my gosh, Logan Cray.
Logan Cray was one of the best performances we've seen all year.
Double-teamed was JR, but he gets the ball out. Loomis will try a jumper. It's good for two.
A long two for Chance.
All right, here come the Falcons. Pisano. DeGeorge bangs in a three.
Yep, and that's he's 1 for 2 so far. A good look for him on that second try, and he's feeling pretty good right now already.
Coco going to try a three. He had an answer.
There you go. Coco answering back early, and that's what we like to see. I haven't seen him really dominate in quite some time.
Navarro over to DeGeorge. Baseline jumper. Good again. 5 quick points for Joe DeGeorge. He had 33 the first time around against Conneaut. Loomis. Out to Coco. Conneaut, by the way, against Harvey, Ben. Let's see this play here by Loomis. Around the iron, no good. Rebound. JR back up, blocked. And Jefferson comes up with it. Matched their season high. They hit 11 three-pointers in Painesville against Harvey.
Wow.
Three-point attempt is no good by Anthony Cavetta, who had 37 points the first time around against the Spartans.
Yeah, Robbie Pisano came up with the offensive board, but stepped out by landing down with it. Robbie Pisano, son of Rob Pisano, the coach.
JR in there for two.
Okay. Well, so far, I think we're perfect shooting from the field.
DeGeorge pulls it out to Pisano for three. Got it.
Wow. You gonna do it?
J.R. Hutchison setting up a play.
Well,
8-7, Jefferson on top by 1. Loomis moves inside the three-point arc, then throws it back out. J.R. Hutchison goes up and around and missed the shot. Rebound, Joe DeGeorge. From the corner, a three-pointer is bouncing off the iron to Navarro. Pisano will try another three. Bounces off the iron, off the hands of Noah Sigley.
Yeah, well, actually, Ryan and Noah both collapsed on the rebound together, knocked it out of each other's hands. That's not just good communication right there. That slipped out of his hands, too. But you got to be calling for it, too. You got to say, hey, my same team.
DeGeorge up for 2. He's got 7 points already.
10-7, Jefferson.
5:10 to play, opening quarter. Loomis. JR back up with a shot, no good. And we got a foul on the Falcons.
Yep, that's
going to send
foul.
J.R. Hutchison to the free throw line, or he's probably one of their better free throw shooters.
And really, Chuck, it comes down to it. We haven't had a lot of sample size, really, from shooting free throws.
You got that
right, Ben. A lot
right,
of these
Ben.
fouls are non-shooting, off-ball fouls.
You got it right.
We have not gotten the line this way to generate enough offense.
Hutchison puts it in. Hutchison try to make both of them here. Short of the iron, no good. Lane violation. So JR get another one. So my question is, does that go as a miss? JR up again. Got it to go. That's what you call making them pay, right? 10-9, Falcons on top, 5:04 to play, first quarter. Pisano in the right wing. Over on the left side, Navarro for 3. (13-9) Falcons. Loomis.
Sorry about that technical issue. We had a video freeze issue.
Loomis dribbling out front.
I think we got it going now.
Inside to Spiro. Coco. Noah Ham into the ball game now. Give it to Loomis. He will put it up and in. Chance Loomis has 4 points.
That was a good move by Chance. Up and over the defense.
2-point game. Jefferson has the edge. Here's Navarro on the left wing. Into the corner. Back out to Navarro.
Yeah,
into the corner to George. Long bomb, no. A rebound back up and in by number 2, Anthony Cavetta.
Yep.
His first points of the night.
No, not good defense in the corner here against the George, but Cavetta with too easy of a rebound.
Noah Ham off the Falcons.
Yeah, I think it was off of Cavetta.
Are you ready for this statistic, Ben? The Spartans defensively against Lake Division opponents are giving up 88.1 points per game.
Yeah. Well, you've had a couple there in triple digits, so that's how you... Unfortunately, that's not a good stat to be known for. We're averaging 55, I think.
Coco on the drive. Can't get it to go.
Okay, that was a good look.
4-point Falcons lead. Pisano all the way back the other way, and we'll have a foul on the Spartans. I believe they got Coco. Nope.
It was
J.R.
JR.
Hutchison.
Yeah.
I was looking at Coco's face, and it looked like the guilty party.
Well, he did push off of him a little bit on the way back down.
The old coach's boy at the free throw line. Robbie Pisano, first one good. He's got 4. (16-11) Jefferson. Pisano again. Good again. He's got 5.
Good shooting team, Jefferson is, for sure.
You wonder why they've only won 5 games.
Well, a lot of them have been close, too. If you look back at
Loomis.
Edgewood was close.
Can't get it to drop. DeGeorge. Taken away by Loomis. Puts it up and in.
Wow.
Chance Loomis with 6.
One of the best plays we've seen from Chance on defense this year.
Long 3, Cavetta hits.
That was a deep 3. That was a good look, though.
That's the 4th 3-point make for the Falcons here in the first 6 minutes of this game. J.R. Hutchison with the ball on the right wing, being guarded by DeGeorge. Out to Loomis. Coco from the corner. Too long. 2:40 to play in the first quarter. 3-pointer, good again by number 11, Caleb Welser.
Yeah, that's another guy getting in the scoring column.
Yeah, something we didn't see the first time around.
Yeah,
it was a 2-man show.
Now you're spreading the offense, which makes it a lot harder to defend against.
And all of a sudden, the Falcons have a 10-point lead. That was quick. J.R. Hutchison back to Noah Ham.
Good taking the shot.
He'll put up the jumper. It is no good, off the iron to Pisano.
Good look again, trying to find some areas. No look pass by Pisano.
And George, what a move. He puts it up and in.
Yeah.
He's got 9.
That was a good move, yeah.
25-13 Falcons. Loomis into the forecourt. Down to a minute 40 here in the first quarter. J.R. Hutchison pulls it back out toward the center of the floor. That's Devontae Harris now into the game. Here's Chance for a long 3. Didn't get it. A rebound, Falcons.
Yep, not as many turnovers so far.
Cavetta should be a foul on the Spartans, and it is.
Yep. Against Chance, I believe.
1:17 to play in the first. 12-point lead for the Falcons. And they're going to try to add to that at the line with Anthony Cavetta. First one is up. Good.
Want to also take this time to remind you about Conneaut Save-A-Lot sale items starting Sunday. Porterhouse or T-bone steaks, $3.99 a pound. Chicken drumsticks, 99 cents a pound. Boneless pork loin, $2.49 a pound. And 4-pound oranges, just $4.
Cavetta made that second free throw, so it's 27-13. Loomis, little jumper around the iron, no good. Cavetta for another 3. Good again.
No one got on him at all. And those 3-pointers are what's really... Conneaut's been very competitive in this first quarter, yet 17-point deficit.
Long 3 there, no good by the Spartans. I think that was Harris that put that up.
Tell us.
Pisano with the ball.
Maybe.
Cavetta for another 3. No. Rebound. Devontae Harris out to Loomis, but was poked out of his hands. Down the other end, Pisano puts it up and in. Pisano, 7 points.
Yeah, he's something too. I think the last game, I'm not sure if he had more than 2. They're going to have the last shot by the looks of it.
Noah Ham has it right now. Out to JR. He'll go up with a short jumper. It's rattling and going in. J.R. Hutchison with 6 points.
Did he throw
and it is 32-15 in favor of the Falcons.
I think they accidentally inbounded it back out of bounds.
So the Spartans will get it back with a chance to get another bucket.
A quick, only 2 seconds left, so one
Loomis
shot.
for 3. No, wide left.
It hit the cable.
End of 1. Jefferson, 32. Conneaut, 15.
Yep, and we'll take this brief timeout, but come back for the second quarter right after this on WOW Sports.
Conneaut Dairy Queen is a proud Spartan sponsor. Hey, the new year's off to a great blizzard start this month. The Caramel Fudge Cheesecake Blizzard is filled with sweet, fudgy cheesecake goodness. Oh, it's just really good. Enjoy your choice of a $7 meal deal for lunch or dinner. And remember DQ's ice cream cakes for your event with friends and family. Conneaut Dairy Queen. For cool treats and great eats, we'll see you at the Conneaut DQ. Conneaut Savings Bank's convenient online and mobile banking services is fast and easy. Using your PC, tablet, or smartphone at ConneautSavings.com gives you access to transfers, bill pay, online statements, and information on many banking services. Stop in and talk with CSB about complete online and mobile banking at ConneautSavings.com. CSB, Conneaut Savings Bank, in Conneaut and Osterburg. Come grow with us. Member FDIC.
32-15, Jefferson has the lead as we put 8 more minutes back on the scoreboard clock to start the second quarter. Ryan Turner will inbound for the Spartans. Boy, a big crowd here tonight. Certainly much bigger than when we played the Falcons in Jefferson.
No doubt about it, Chuck, exactly. And hopefully the energy is keeping Conneaut energized through the second quarter.
Noah Ham for 3.
They've trailed off a lot recently here in the second quarter after starting hot.
Noah Ham was wide left on that. Here goes a 3, and they get it to go in. They make it look easy.
I mean, and now, as we mentioned already, you got guys that weren't scoring in the last matchup, like number 11 here, that are coming alive. That was Caleb Welser.
Turner with the ball. But again, Ben, another big first quarter for the opponent. 32. They gave up 36 against Harvey, 32 against Jefferson. You're not going to win many games doing that.
Well, Coach Rich said it's all about turnovers, right? Harvey capitalized on them with 30 points off the turnovers. And I haven't seen a lot in the first quarter, knock on wood.
Coco for 3.
Short.
Nope, not good. Pisano. Oh, Cavetta. Up, in for 2. Anthony Cavetta with 12.
They just lose these guys. We need to talk to Coach
37-15.
about the defensive scheme.
Loomis, top of the key. Out to J.R. Hutchison. Coco try another 3. That one's too long. Rebound Anthony Cavetta. Back the other way, blocked, and then back up, no good. Back up again, rolls in, and count the bucket, add the extra point coming up. Extra point. Free throw coming up.
Thinking about football playoffs.
Yeah.
It's a good block by Noah Ham, but, just fast break down the other way.
14 points for Anthony Cavetta. He'll look for 15 at the line. Good. 15 points for Anthony Cavetta. Here's Chance Loomis back the other way. Baseline jumper off the iron, no good. DeGeorge up and no good. DeGeorge again back up and good.
And on these second and third efforts, Chuck, it seems like they're really getting them now, starting to wear them down. Yeah. Cavetta and DeGeorge, their height advantage is really getting to Conneaut.
42-15 Jefferson with 6:01 to play in the second quarter.
A 10-0 run to start this quarter, Chuck. That's not the way you wanted it to go, but...
You know, you were talking about the turnovers leading to points for the other team, and they're leading to a lot of three-pointers.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. Even that first quarter, Chuck, it felt like they were closer than through that entire quarter, and yet they still were trailing as much as 30-13.
You know,
because of those three-pointers. Really what it comes down to.
If you look around this gym, we've got people standing.
Yeah. It is packed in here.
Unbelievable.
Sure. A crazy amount from the Jefferson side, too, you know. For how many away games we've had so far in Conneaut, traveling through the CBC, we haven't had this many on our section, and a turnover there from Noah.
And that'll make Joe DeGeorge go coast to coast and an ad one.
Yep.
13 points for Joey DeGeorge.
Does he go by Joey?
He is with me tonight. 13 points. He'll try for 14 at the line. The Falcons have made every single free throw they've thrown up there. And that is 5 for 5 right now. And they continue to be perfect at the line. And for DeGeorge, he now has 14 points.
Kason Hayes being in, I want to see him start burning a couple. He hasn't taken a lot of shots. Or Devontae Harris, who's hit very successfully in three-pointers. No one's really moving out there right now.
Harris for three, got it.
There you go. As I was just saying, that's what you need. Wide
three
open.
back the other way, no good by Navarro. And Harris comes up with it, but he walked too much. And he doesn't like the call. And he's going to get a technical maybe? Oh, it came close.
No, I don't think he did.
Wow, did he come close to getting a T.
But I don't know about the call, the initial call. I'm not sure. He might have slid a bit, but that was not a bad call.
Way out to Navarro, and he drives all the way to the hole and puts it up and in. Navarro has 5 points. Coco gets it to go for three.
Okay, Colco coming alive tonight. I'm sorry.
His second three-pointer. Navarro now back the other way for Jefferson. Here goes DeGeorge. Right back at us with a three-pointer, but it did not go. And it's going to be Spartans ball with 4:39 to play in the second quarter. Jefferson 47, Conneaut 21. Standing room only here in Conneaut tonight. Chance Loomis. And that's amazing when you consider the Spartans are on a 10-game losing streak.
No doubt about it, Chuck. You got to move the ball. Yep, no one's really taking the point position.
And now what? Timeout, Conneaut.
Yep.
With 4:19 to go in the second quarter.
I wouldn't have liked what I saw out there either, to be honest, right, AJ? You see these guys just standing around. I mean, there's no offensive output. There's no play in process. Got to call a timeout.
Already the Spartans are at a negative 26 in the point column.
Yep. As I was saying earlier, though, coming up here, the Conneaut Save on halftime recap coming up right after this quarter, and some of the best prices we have coming up starting the sale starting Sunday. Porterhouse or T-bone steaks are both $3.99 a pound. Chicken drumsticks, 99 cents a pound. Boneless pork loin, just $2.49 a pound. And, of course, the 4-pound orange bundle, just $4.
Inbounds pass to Chance Loomis. Going up against DeGeorge. Out to Noah Ham. See if the Spartans can get this down to 15 by halftime. Over to Harris. Loomis now. Oh, good move by Chance there. Here goes Noah Ham for three, way short. Rebound, Navarro.
Not good.
To DeGeorge, and he rams it home. Joey DeGeorge with 16 points.
He's just fast as heck. I mean, 6'5", he's got a huge stride, Chuck. So when he takes off, as you said, coast to coast, he has great top speed and a travel.
Another walk.
Because he blocked the pass and knocked it away.
3:34 to go, first half. Another Jefferson team will be in here tomorrow afternoon, girls basketball. That should be a good one.
Yep.
DeGeorge to Cavetta. Cavetta on the right wing. And underneath, taken away by the Spartans. J.R. Hutchison walks it out of the backcourt.
Yeah, if they were tighter on defense, Chuck, I don't even know what would be happening right now.
Out to Coco. Hayes.
Thought about taking that shot.
Yeah, he did. Coco thought about it too. Chance will do it and miss it.
Yep, didn't follow a shot. It bounced almost all the way back to where he was.
Poked out of bounds off of DeGeorge. Conneaut basketball.
Yeah, good defense by Chance, tight. DeGeorge, once you play him tight, he does fumble the ball a little bit. He's a little sloppy with ball handling.
Chance is coming out for a little bit of a breather, I would think, and a little bit of a chewing out there by Coach Marshall. All right, Coco Cahays.
Slight scoring pause here.
Turner, ball poked around. You know what? Jordan didn't exactly bust it going after that ball, did he?
No, I think he was going to hopefully let Jefferson touch it, go out of bounds there. I think it was last touch by Jefferson, so he's just playing defense against it.
You were right, because the Spartans are inbounding the ball.
Yep. I mean, maybe just being smart, playing smarter, not harder, but almost dropped by Devontae.
Ryan Turner now give to Coco. 2:10 to play. Give to Noah Ham on the right side. Moves along the baseline. Out to Harris. Turner will try a three. Wide right.
Good effort by Noah, but he...
Up with a hook shot. No good by number 30 of the Falcons. That is Terry Brown. And he's going to shoot free throws where the Falcons have not missed tonight.
3. I thought that was Devontae Harris. He said he called it 3, not 5. He gave it to Jordan.
Brown's first one. Their first miss.
Yeah, he called it wrong. That's all right.
Again, Brown. And they missed 2 in a row. How about that?
Yep. Hey, we'll take it. A little bit of a scoring
Look out.
drought.
Loose on the floor. JR comes up with it. Turner, he traveled. Yeah, he traveled. No question about it.
Yeah.
Can't argue with that one.
It looked good. I liked everything about it. Yeah, but unfortunately, a turnover. And it's a little bit of a scoring drought.
He got excited, didn't he, Turner?
Yeah, he sure did.
Offensive foul on the Falcons, an illegal screen.
Okay.
JR's limping a little bit. That's not good.
Yep. They've got DeGeorge out there, and Pisano, and Navarro, and BB. So they got 4 of their 5 starters, but they've just kind of quieted down a little bit.
Good. But we're not taking advantage of that quiet time.
We're not taking advantage at all. No, correct.
Turner. Out to J.R. Hutchison.
Tap it out.
Coming up on a minute to play here in the first half. Good defense here by the Falcons. JR hooks the shot up, around the iron, no. Coco with a rebound, fights it back up, no. And we have a foul on the Jefferson Falcons. It's on Navarro.
Hey, I think Jordan Coco's playing pretty good. One of the better games I've seen him play so far tonight.
Pretty good free throw shooter. We'll see what he does here. The old announcer's curse.
Yep. You shouldn't have said anything, Chuck. 52.2 left to go.
All right, Jordan, you got to make this one make it look good for me at least.
Yes.
Under a minute to play. Up. Oh boy, they missed them both.
There you go. Look what you did, Chuck.
They missed them both. 49-21, the score stays. Pisano on the right wing. Chance Loomis picks him up. Over to Beebe. Back out to Pisano. Goes a three-pointer by Cavetta. It's good.
And he'd been quiet in the second quarter, and there you go.
His third triple of the game. He's another one of those transfers. Coco for 3. Around the iron, no good. Pushing foul on the Falcons.
Okay. A push by Terry Brown. That's a foul against. Yeah, that's a foul against Jefferson. So Conneaut might have lost the ball there, but with the push with Jefferson, Conneaut will get the ball back right under the basket.
31-point difference already. Out to Loomis. He'll stay with the Spartans. Chance going to have to pick up that scoring. He only has 6 points tonight.
Well, and he only
And
got
we're going to
21.
have a running clock, too, in the second half.
Right. It's all working against that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Plus, he
said,
said
how far away is he right now? Do we know?
Yeah, 155 points away.
Okay.
And he was sitting down for a while, too.
We got 10 games left.
Yeah. He's got to average about 16. And that'll do it. Halftime here in Conneaut. Falcons up by 31. 52-21.
We'll take this brief timeout, but come back for the halftime recap and more right after this on WOW Sports.
We're here for all pro edge rushers, for pregame tailgaters, for family fan cavers. We're University Hospitals, the official healthcare partner of the Cleveland Browns, and your hometown team of experts for sports medicine, heart and vascular, everyday care, and more. And we're here to keep you at your quarterback rushing, here we go cheering, holding your breath in excitement best. We're University Hospitals, and we're here for you. At University Hospitals, the same sports medicine experts who care for your Cleveland Browns, Cleveland Monsters, and Cleveland Ballet are trusted by countless local athletes at every level to develop personalized care plans that will keep them passing, pirouetting, and performing at their peak. We are your hometown healthcare advantage. We're University Hospitals Drzinski Sports Medicine Institute, and we're here for you.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Switch to State Farm and you could save. In Conneaut, call me, Chris Brecht, at 593-1191 or visit me at brechtinsurance.com.
Conneaut Pizza and Sub Shop Restaurant. Conneaut Pizza and Sub Shop has exciting new items for you to enjoy for dinner. Try their great turkey burger along with their super Yingling battered haddock filet. Comes in a sandwich or the full dinner, or even try the honey biscuit shrimp salad or the shrimp sub. And ask about their home-style dinners, too. They're great. Conneaut Sub Shop has the best wings, too. You can enjoy them tonight. The cheese stuffed crust pizza is back. Order one for tonight. They've got what you're hungry for, so ask about their specials. Conneaut Pizza and Sub Shop, 593-5600. Remember, they deliver to West Springfield, so call for pickup, delivery, or just dine in. Conneaut Pizza and Sub Shop, 593-5600. 593-5600. Not fast food, but good food quick. Your Conneaut Save-A-Lot grocery store is a proud Spartan sponsor. Your Save-A-Lot means the lowest prices on the name brands you know and love every day. Save-A-Lot food prices are deeply discounted when compared to other conventional grocery stores. Not only does Save-A-Lot offer the lowest prices on groceries, but fresh produce and fresh meat cut daily in their butcher shop. Your Conneaut Save-A-Lot on West Main. Not lower quality, just the lowest prices.
And we're back at Garcia Gymnasium. You got the mini cheerleaders out there, so we're going to enjoy a little bit of that. That's awesome to see. A lot of these kids, that's why we were talking about, Chuck, why there's such a great turnout. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, go ahead. Why there's such a good turnout out there, and that kind of explains why there's such a huge crowd. Not to mention the fact that it's also a local rival, Jefferson Falcons. It's only a 20-minute drive, if that, from Jefferson to here. It's good to see. It's awesome as we support the mini cheerleaders. support the kids. Come out and enjoy a great time here at Conneaut High School. Support the kids. So to recap too, for Conneaut, I think a couple things. Chance Loomis was not as dominant in the first half. How many do you have, Chuck? He had 6 points. Chance had 6. He finished with 6. JR had 12. And Devontae had 3, and Jordan Kolko had 6. So you got a 3-way tie with 6 for the lead, and then Devontae with 3, and that's it. That's all you got. Wow. It was a very short. What do I want to say? It looked at times in the first quarter like Conneaut had their act together on offense and they were playing efficiently, but I think for every basket that they got in the first quarter, then they ended up giving up twice that many because they were giving up all these three-pointers in the corner you were talking about. Cavetta, number 2. DeGeorge just burning through the lane. He's quick, too.
Yeah.
Awesome to watch. He's one of the better players we've seen all year. But other than that, though, I mean, a lot of crucial mistakes you're talking about, right? Like not playing man-to-man. You're giving up too many corner threes. Other than that, not enough passing, not enough ball movement on offense.
No, they just stand still like corn stalks.
Yeah. Yep. Just out there in the field, right?
Yep, out there in the field.
So, yeah, I don't know, man. It's something that we need to keep working on and keep building, but I don't.
Can you hear me now?
Maybe. Go ahead, say.
How about now?
Yes. I think you're good.
Better?
Yep, that's better.
It must have just been the cords.
Yeah, I don't know why it was acting that way, but because I also was unplugging. Coach Rich was not a big fan of the headset. Said that there was some people that got ill because of the headset, so we need to address that situation perhaps.
Yeah,
clean it, wipe it down maybe.
Yeah.
Wipe it down maybe. So we'll deal with that. Thanks for bearing with our equipment, Coach Rich Marshall. We went back to the handheld dynamic mic, and that seemed to work pretty good. So anyway. Yeah, but right now I'd say for Dairy Queen Player of the Game, it's anyone's game who it could be.
I like JR. JR's been doing good so far.
Isn't this cool, by the way? Some of them are really like deer in headlights out there. Some of them are just like in the zone, you know. They're just natural.
It's like, it makes you see like, were the kids wanting to do it, or was like the parents like pushing them to do it? You know,
I
think you can tell the difference.
You could tell the difference for sure. It's, you know, yeah, I think that, and just I think some of them wanted to probably. I bet you there's some of them that really wanted to, and then they get out there, and then a huge crowd like this overwhelms you, right?
Yeah,
the age of 7 or 8, you're like, oh my goodness, like I had no idea, you know. Can be overwhelming. Well, give it to your mini cheer Spartans of Tomorrow cheerleaders. So with that concluded on that, other than that, as far as a recap goes, DeGeorge and Cavetta were, I think Cavetta had 3 3-pointers, so he has 9 points. And Cavetta had 15 plus, probably close to 20. You had a good balance, though, actually. Unlike last matchup with Jefferson at their place, this time you had guys scoring for Jefferson that did not score in the last game. Robbie Pisano had, I think, 8 or 9, and he only had 2 in the last matchup, the little number 1 guard. I don't think Dylan Beebe had any, as far as I'm aware. Maybe he did. Navarro had 2 or 4. Terry Brown had a couple, and Caleb Welzer, number 11, had, I think, 6 points. So you had a good balance this time, unlike last time.
Yeah.
Yep. So a little bit of a different thing from last attack. You don't really have to rely on those 2 guys like you did before if it's going that way for you, where it's easy to score. So, which does not make it easy. You really have to clamp down on those two guys, Cavetta and DeGeorge. Clamp them down, take them out of the game, and let those other guys try to score and make up the difference. That's really how you win, right?
Exactly. But with them scoring more as a team, like we're down more at half this game than we did the last game.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're down 31 this time.
Yeah.
Last time when we were in Jefferson, we were down only 23.
Well, and
so
I don't know why, but it seems like offensively in the last game, we only had 35 in that last game. We got 21 and a half now, so we're kind of on pace to match that last game against Jefferson. But 21 and a half's not going to cut it.
No.
I mean, and we're giving up too much, obviously, too. As Coach Chuck was saying, here we're calling you Coach Chuck. We're giving up 88 points a game to CBC teams. Chuck, we're giving up, as you were talking about, we're calling on you, Coach Chuck here. We're giving up 88 points a game against CBC teams. We got 52 at half. They're halfway to 104 to round out the game. The running clock's probably going to stop them from getting to 100. Most likely, but they easily can match their last total of 81, no problem. So
the problem with that running clock, it's also going to hurt Chance Loomis's 1,000 point bid.
Want Chance he's 155. Well, minus tonight's game, he's got 6. So he's 150, 149 points away from 1,000 points. Yeah, about.
I don't see it looking good.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So you got about 10 games left to get 150 points.
Yeah, 9 regular season games, then 1 postseason.
A playoff game, yeah. So you need him to get there. You need to average. Chuck said he did the math, 16 points a game for the rest of the season to get there. I think he can get there, no doubt about it.
Out. 16 times 10 is what, 160?
160, yeah. So it'd be
close.
15 points if it's 150, yeah. So I think there's no problem with him getting there. But tonight, I mean, he's having one of his lesser offensive outputting scoring games that he's had all year. So only 6 right now. He's got to get at least 15 in order to make this game relevant for Conneaut, or respectable, I'd call it.
Well, all eyes, if you're a Conneaut fan, all eyes right now just need to be on Chance Loomis. Just shoot the ball and try to score.
Yep.
Looks like we're going to do the same thing here tonight.
So thank you for joining us as well for the Chris Breck State Farm. I'm sorry, the Conneaut Save-On halftime recap brought to you by Conneaut Save-On Food Store and Latin lower quality, just lowest prices.
3 Spartans.
ACMC is honored to have been recognized as one of the nation's top hospitals by the Lown Institute. ACMC earned an A rating in 7 categories, including social responsibility. Proof that you can rely on ACMC to care for you, your family, and your community. To learn more, visit acmchealth.org.
Go ahead, Chuck. Sorry, I cut you off with a stat.
The 3 Spartans have 6 points in this game here at halftime. Jordan Coco, J.R. Hutchison, and Chance Loomis. And we are ready to start this third quarter with the Falcons in the big lead. Corner 3, no good. Rebound back up and in by George. And he has 18 points. Loomis. We do have a running clock already.
What? Yeah, it's because of the cheerleaders.
Hutchison.
Oh.
Shot is blocked. Here come the Falcons. Navarro.
Yep, I was going to say.
3-pointer, no good by DeGeorge. Picked off. The rebound picked off by J.R. Hutchison. 54-21 Falcons. Loomis.
Nice pass down low. J.R.
spins, blocked
by DeGeorge. Good defense down low.
Cavetta. Baseline jumper. It's good. 20 points for Anthony Cavetta, and already a timeout. 6:59 to play in the third quarter. The Falcons lead 54-21.
Yep. And that's how you get up there. I was going to say, are they at 56? I think they missed it. I think it should be 56.
Yeah. Come on, Dave. There goes Dave again. Boy, oh boy.
My, oh my.
Did they not count the basket?
Maybe not. I don't know.
Ask Crystal down there if they counted that basket.
Crystal, did they count that basket? They just didn't add it on. Okay. Well, it was 52-21.
Right.
So
But they scored twice in this.
They've scored twice. They had a 3 and a 2.
Yeah.
Or no, just 2 twos. Yeah,
Come on, Dave.
Yeah. Not feeling lucky. I mean, they scored twice, so I think it's 56, but I don't care. Yeah, they got it. Way to go.
Oh boy. Wait till next game, Dave, before you put it on the board.
You guys have a good brotherly relationship, yeah.
Harris with a ball.
Oh.
Stolen by Pisano.
Thrown away.
Cavetta in for 2. Another timeout. 22. I'm telling you, I know why now he's doing the timeouts.
Yep.
He told me.
Yes.
I'll tell you during the next commercial break.
Okay.
6:42 to play here in the third quarter.
It can't be all bad, you know, because, I mean, really at this point, you got to slow things down and talk about it. If you don't see what you like to see out there, and I definitely see that. I think there was times in the first half that they should have called timeout more quickly. And with the offense not being in position and not moving the ball efficiently, I think that there was...
I was just thinking during these timeouts, the Falcon players go to the huddle, they probably don't talk about anything.
Yeah, like,
nothing
hey guys,
for them to talk about.
Hey guys, just good job, keep it up, you know?
Stay healthy.
Stay healthy, no hard fouls, right? Hopefully.
58-21. 6:42 to play in the third. And here comes Loomis. You know, I got to say this for Chance.
Oh, they went to a zone.
Turner for 3. Nope. Rebound Navarro. Chance is not looking to shoot either, though.
No. You wouldn't. I don't know why.
Oh. I don't understand that.
And Dylan Beebe falls down, and that's a travel. Turnover goes back to Conneaut. Push the ball. Chance has got to get the ball and shoot, you know, really.
Yeah. He does.
Get some
Just shoot it, Chance.
Especially in zone.
Up.
Oh,
missed it. He hasn't shot for a while. DeGeorge. Navarro. Back out to DeGeorge. He'll shoot it. Another 3. No good. Rebound. Back up. No.
Oh, man.
We got a foul on the Spartans.
All right. I thought that was a... I'm not sure. I don't know if I would have called that, but I couldn't see it well from over here.
Well, who's number 5?
Devontae Harris.
Oh, okay.
Got called for the reach-in.
Cavetta at the line. Puts in the first one. 23 points. Second one. Follows the first. 24 points for Cavetta.
60-21. Conneaut, no points so far. They've only had 6 points, Chuck, since the end of the first quarter. Five minutes left in this third. I was going to say at least we get paid by the hour, but we don't get paid at all.
All right, Loomis has the ball. Shoot it, Chance. Just shoot it. Passes it off. Into the corner to Harris. Traveling.
Travel, yeah. Those are just not
just shoot the ball.
Yeah. Now they're trying to be fancy with it. You know, now that Jefferson's gone to a zone, you know, the 1-3-1 or 3-2 now instead of 1-3-1.
Pisano. DeGeorge for 3. He's not going to failed to shoot. Here's a team that's up so much, and they keep putting it up. Cavetta. There's that height of Jefferson. That height at work there.
Yeah. Well, you got the Twin Towers, I guess, if you want to call them that. Cavetta and DeGeorge.
I think they got J.R. Hutchison on that. We might find out by Tuesday night once Dave gets it up on the scoreboard. Cavetta's free throw is good.
And when they have Terry Brown, if you think about it, when they play Terry Brown, number 30 for Jefferson, they have 3 guys taller than our tallest guy out there on the floor.
Anthony Cavetta, 25 points. 40-point game. Good again. 26 points for Anthony Cavetta.
62-21, Conneaut trailing, 3:20 left to go in the
Noah
third.
Ham for 3, no. Oh, boy.
That's out. Got to be out by Jefferson. Yep.
My.
They're not dropping.
Turner out to Loomis. He'll try a 3, short. Back the other way we go. You know, the Falcons, as did George, does some fancy footwork there. Now it turns around and shoots it in from the baseline. Joel DeGeorge, 20 points. You know, the Falcons, Ben, there goes Kaysen. He travels. The Falcons, Ben, last time held Chance Loomis to 11 points. So whatever they're doing against Chance, they're doing it correctly. Tonight, he's only got 6.
I'm not sure what it is, honestly. I mean, he started out pretty hot, I'd say. He started out pretty good to start the first quarter, and then after that he went silent.
The thing about, oh, look at this. DeGeorge, 22 points. The thing is, if I'm the visiting team playing against Conneaut, I'm going to let Chance do his thing.
Yeah, right.
I'm not going to worry about one player.
Yeah.
But
from a defensive scheme, though, you shut your best guy down and let the rest of the team try to beat you.
Yeah. Hayes will try a 3. Nope. But he'll get 3 shots, won't he?
Yep. Yep, it almost went in, too. Kaysen Hayes, younger brother of Thane, and his father, Brian, right?
Travis.
I was like, I saw them at Pueblo Real a couple weeks ago after the game.
See if Hayes can get in the book. Yep.
Was a good player in his own right. I think he's got
very good player.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think he's got an ability to flourish if he's given the opportunity and some time. Hopefully, maybe he gets in the summer program. 2 for 2.
Yep. Let's see if he can make all 3 here. We may have found a new free throw shooter for the Spartans.
These are our first points of the quarter. And we're almost down to less than a minute. We are down to less than a minute.
Thanks for the reminder. Hayes again, and he missed it.
2 of 3. 66-23.
Final minute of the third and a running clock again. From the corner. Nope. Navarro for 3. Yep.
Navarro getting back in the scoring column.
He's got 8.
Been a while for him.
69-23. Turner, Hayes, Loomis, jumper. Can't get it to go tonight.
That just didn't, yeah.
Navarro, underneath, up, in. Cavetta, 2 more. Noah Ham along the baseline.
Take
out
the
to
shot,
Turner.
Ryan.
Give to Hayes. Turner shoots, line drive, no good. Quarter ends. 71-23, Jefferson after 3.
And we'll take this brief timeout, but come back for fourth quarter more right after this on WOW Sports.
ACMC is honored to have been recognized as one of the nation's top hospitals by the Lown Institute. ACMC earned an A rating in 7 categories, including social responsibility, community benefit, clinical outcomes, patient safety, avoiding overuse, and value of care. We rank as the 2nd best hospital in Ohio for social responsibility and 3rd for community benefit. We're also proud to be listed among the top hospitals in the nation for fair share spending. Our caregivers in more than 30 departments work together every day to provide the best possible care and to positively impact the communities we serve beyond the hospital. These recognitions are because of their dedication and commitment to patients and each other. It's just more proof that you can rely on ACMC to care for you, your family, and your community. To learn more, visit acmchealth.org.
71-23 in favor of the Falcons. And we have 8 minutes, but it'll go by really quick because the Falcons are 2 points shy of a 50-point lead.
Yeah, and the run clock, obviously, too, which has been in effect basically since the start of this half. Chance
Loomis
just really has been quiet.
Can he get a 3 here? Not even close.
No, and he's way off on the outside shots.
Cavetta for 3.
Now guarded by Terry Brown.
Off to the left. Loomis with a rebound. Ham.
They're definitely not letting them get any fast break points.
Loomis.
That's been part of it.
Give to Spiro. Over to Ham. Shoot the ball. Ham out to Loomis. Loomis lost it. That's just what happens.
Yeah.
Up. Good for number 11. That's Caleb Welser. He is a 73-23, a 50-point game.
Well, they still got their starters in, too.
Noah Ham for 3, no good. Well, what are you going to do? You can't punish the good players. Cavetta up and in. Cavetta.
Well, they're all going to have possibly season highs.
30 points. Timeout on the floor.
Coach Rich calls a TO. We're going to take a timeout.
6:50 to go.
As well.
75-23.
Got a lot of thinking to do, Chuck, for the Dairy Queen player of the game.
Conneaut Dairy Queen is a proud Spartan sponsor. Hey, the new year's off to a great blizzard start this month. The Caramel Fudge Cheesecake Blizzard is filled with sweet, fudgy cheesecake goodness. Oh, it's just really good. Enjoy your choice of a $7 meal deal for lunch or dinner. And remember DQ's ice cream cakes for your event with friends and family. Conneaut Dairy Queen for cool treats and great eats. We'll see you at the Conneaut DQ.
You know who I was thinking about, Chuck? Honestly, we haven't talked to him all year. Jordan. I haven't had.
I had him.
I haven't
but
talked.
You didn't, yeah.
I've never had him on.
Have him.
And I mean,
he had a couple threes.
He hasn't having a great game, but he's got 6 points.
Nobody's having a great game. Yeah.
Yeah. So why not? Yeah. I think I'm going to go with him. Yeah, you're right. Kayson's having kind of a breakout game, sort of. You know, with the foul shots.
And he'll probably play this whole quarter.
Yeah.
That would be my guess.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll have to see how this quarter goes.
All right, Coco. What'd we do? Only put 7 minutes on the board?
And Chance is out. Yep.
I thought we have 8-minute quarters. Oh boy.
No, time wound down that quick.
Wow. Throw away there. Welser, no. Rebound, Cavetta, no.
JR gets a rebound.
with a rebound. This is a season low for Chance, by the way, unless he picks it up. But you say he's not even on the floor, and he's not.
He's not out there.
Not on the floor.
He hasn't been playing well.
Noah Ham spins it off the iron. No. Terry Brown up and in. Terry Brown. Coco. Out of bounds.
Yep, out of bounds, sticking with Conneaut. Oh, foul against Jefferson. That was on Welser. Ryan inbounding it to
Coco. Coco moves inside, up with the shot. Can't get it to go. He's down on the floor. He's picked up by his buddies.
The buddies.
That he played with Lakeside.
Yeah, that's true.
If that was any other Spartan down there, they wouldn't have helped him up.
Could be right.
Here's Jordan Coco going to the line. He's 0 for 2
I can't say that I have a problem with the Jefferson players. I don't like that they've kind of built this super team up, but first one goes. But DeGeorge, being as good a player as he is, seems like he's been a pretty good sport. So
now you should feel good about your Dairy Queen player of the game. He's now the team's leading scorer with 7. Can he make it 8? He can. He's 2 of 4 at the line. He has 8 points to lead the Spartans.
Comes out. Chance still staying out too.
From the corner, a 3-pointer is good by Welser.
Welser's been kind of an emerging guy out there that no one expected to see.
His 3rd triple of the game. Shoot, Kaysen, shoot.
Yeah, really.
Just shoot.
And he
throws it away. There we go again.
Well, he did the same thing he did just a few plays ago. Honestly, that's kind of the problem with that.
They shoot, and they got the big lead. Who made that? Number 5.
I think.
Dylan Sheltler. Right?
I thought it might have been Cavetta, but I didn't see.
Noah Ham. Hey, he scored for a basket.
Yeah, no, you're right. It was number 5.
Noah Ham in the book with 2.
Okay.
Another 3. Good again by Anthony Cavetta.
Now the scoring is just erupting all over the place. Hard to keep up now.
33 points. He had 37 the first time. Ham off to the right. Turner. Harris for 3. Nope. Terry Brown with the rebound. Down to 3:10 to play.
Rosales Cruz looking to come in.
Cavetta another 3. Got it again.
Oh, whoops. And Jefferson called a timeout.
36 points. Probably to take out Cavetta. How about that? 37 against Conneaut the first time around, right back with 36 more the second time around.
What did George have?
He had 33, and now tonight he has 22.
Wow. Okay, I thought he was still the leader or close, and not close now.
They both could have over 40 if they played the whole game.
Yeah, for sure. Same thing, though. DeGeorge, last game, this game, dominated first half, really controlled the offense. Now Cavetta, second half, takes over.
Noah Ham. Jordan Coco. Thought about it. Moves inside. Nice drive there by Coco.
There you go.
Mentioned that on the post game.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
He's got 10 points. Another 3. No good this time. Rebound. Picked up by Jefferson. Turn. Shoot. Good. Nope. Traveling violation.
Well, number 3. Jordan.
Coco. Give to Perales Cruz a travel.
He's going to talk to you, Billy. I want Jordan, and he's gonna interview you.
22 of Jefferson. Or no, number 2 of Jefferson.
Number 2?
Terry Brown in the lane. Oh, what a move by Terry Brown. Three-pointer by number 10, no good. Rebound, Noah Ham. All the way to the hole for 2. Noah Ham, 4 points.
Yeah, it's not much. Oh, and turnover back down the other way.
89-31. Well, they're not going to make 100. That'll be the 3rd team to do it if they did.
Yeah, I know. And it's the running clock is saving you from getting there. So.
Yeah. Perales Cruz over to Hutchison. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Coco comes up with a loose ball on the floor. Noah Ham in the paint. Blocked. Well, 2 Falcons down there and driving and not making the shot is Caleb Welser, so he will try for the extra point. Final minute.
Running clock, so shooting the fouls is Caleb Welser again. He's got a pretty nice total tonight.
Yes, he does. First one is up. Good.
That's pushing Jefferson to the big number, the mark of 90.
12 points for Welser. 13 points for Welser.
These guys make a lot of their shots, Chuck, and that's really why they're such a good team, despite their record.
Corco for 3. No. If they try to shoot here, I'm going to be disappointed. Jefferson, I'm talking about. No reason for them to shoot.
Yeah, that's very true.
Absolutely no reason, and they're not going to.
They don't.
It's a final, a 60-point difference.
Yep.
And the Falcons win this one 91-31.
Come back right after this with our Derek Quinn Player of the Game right after this on WOW Sports.
Conneaut Dairy Queen is a proud Spartan sponsor. Hey, the new year's off to a great blizzard start this month. The Caramel Fudge Cheesecake Blizzard is filled with sweet, fudgy cheesecake goodness. Oh, it's just really good. Enjoy your choice of a $7 meal deal for lunch or dinner. And remember DQ's ice cream cakes for your event with friends and family. Conneaut Dairy Queen, for cool treats and great eats. We'll see you at the Conneaut DQ.
That one's the one that I use for players. Joined live with Jordan Kolko, our Derek Quinn Player of the Game tonight. Jordan, I apologize for not having you on earlier this season, but glad to have you. Try to keep that tight up to your mouth too. It's a little quiet, but tonight you had, I believe you had 10 points. Good game tonight. You had a couple big games so far throughout the year. You had 15 points here and there. You've emerged as kind of the secondary scorer behind Chance in a lot of different ways. What's your mentality when you kind of take that on, especially with Chance missing out there in that fourth quarter? You take the role of the leader out there. I feel that. You seem that way. You have that mentality where you strike first. And I think you have that. Chance has that. A lot of these other guys on the team don't have that shoot first mentality. What is that for you? Is that a natural ability that you've had for some time?
No, it was not at all. I had a game my freshman year.
Oh, whoops. Hang on 1 sec. Sorry, go ahead with that. I apologize.
It did not come natural at all to me, honestly. And my freshman year, I was nervous to touch the ball every time. I did not want to have anything to do with the ball.
Sure.
But it was something I gained my freshman summer year. I learned how to get confidence and shoot the ball. I always thought everybody was going to be really mad at me if I missed. But at the end of the day, that's never going to happen.
Sure.
You shoot the ball, you miss. It's life.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to miss.
That's what I mean. Not being afraid to make mistakes out there, right? But still taking the shots anyway, because you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I feel like you have that, Chance has that. It's just about the mentality of the other guys on the team. They seem like they're sometimes a little scared to shoot.
Yeah.
I wish they could break that. You guys work on shooting in practice, I assume, and is there differences? Have you seen the guys grow to be different difference makers in shooting or other areas? What have you seen from the guys so far throughout the season that you didn't see the first few games of the year?
One guy I've seen grow a lot is Devontae Harris.
Sure.
He has grown a lot. I met him last year during the winter after the basketball season, like right after basketball season. It was when I was still at Lakeside, and I was coming here for open gyms, and I seen him, and he was nothing like the player he is today.
Sure.
He's grown a lot. Another person I would say is Noah Sigley. I would say he's grown. He's down there.
No doubt. I'm glad. It was good to see him start tonight. You know, I thought that was awesome. He played a lot of JV, so he didn't get the full time out there. But what do you think it's been, Jordan, as far as your transition from Lakeside and then this year being at Conneaut? You got another year here as well. What's the transition like for you, and also to play some of these guys that you played with at Lakeside, like Anthony here and some of these other guys? What's the transition been? Has it been bittersweet? Has it been great? In different areas. What's it been like as a full year, school year so far?
I would say it's been great. I feel like I've gotten accepted very well. I befriended Chance almost immediately. Me and him became really close friends.
Nice.
And Noah Ham, Noah Sigley, and JR. They all welcomed me in, open arms. So I would say it's been like really good transferring over from Lakeside. And then like playing my old teammates. I grew up playing with them, so I'm kind of used to it. But I love them. They're my best. They're my lifelong friends. Okay. Like Anthony Cavetta, lifelong friend. So yeah. I just love playing my guys.
No doubt about it. Oh, they're a good team. Honestly, Jefferson's an incredible team. What can you say about these guys? Anthony, that Joe DeGeorge, Robbie Pisano. You know these guys from formerly. Coach Rob Pisano as well, too. What would you say about them going through the season? Are you excited to see them progress and things like that? What do you think of the Jefferson Falcons as a team this year?
I think they are a great team. They know Anthony and Joe are like a power. They're like a power duo.
Yeah.
They cannot be stopped. They are very, very two high-level talents that are definitely going to go to college to play basketball. The rest of the team, everybody scraps on this team. Everybody, I feel like, is a scrapper. Number 4, Dylan Beebe. First game when we played them at Jefferson, he was kind of locking down Chance, if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
Chance even said that himself. But they are just a scrappy young. They're scrappy and they are young. Yeah. They're a pretty young team. They got sophomores out there starting varsity.
Yeah, I agree with that. They're a well-rounded team. First time we played them, they only had really Cavetta and DeGeorge really get all the points. Tonight, they had that Welser get a lot of points. Beebe had a few. Pisano had 9 or 10. Terry Brown. So they had a lot of good guys emerge that we hadn't seen in the past. So that's a well-rounded team, well-coached, all that. Chance didn't have a good game tonight either. I think he only had 6 points. It's going to be tough for him to make up for that and try to hit that 1,000-point scoring mark. What can you say to him, and what would you want to tell him at practice tomorrow and the next week about how to focus on it and just lock back in to where he was early in the season?
Just keep his head up. I would say this has been his only not great game of the year so far.
Sure.
He's put on amazing performances day after day, sometimes putting the team on his back, and it's just one game. That's all I can say. It's just one game. It's one bad. It's a once in a lifetime. It's kind of a once in a lifetime thing with him. I've never really seen him play only have 6 points, and it's just keep your head up. That's really all I gotta say to him. I know he's gonna be very frustrated right now, mentally, but he's gonna learn. He's gonna keep his head up. I trust him very wholeheartedly to keep his head up.
Absolutely. And that's all I had for you.
All right.
Jordan Coco, thanks for joining us. Derek will play the game tonight, 10 points. Keep your head up. Keep working with the guys. I think you get a good positive energy. And you're a good interviewee. Thanks for joining us. We'll hope to talk to you later in the season. Thanks,
yes,
Jordan.
Sir. Thank you.
And, have a good one. Well, I was going to say that, but I didn't want to say it on the air. But anyway, But 91-31 final score tonight, and it's a tough game as well. We already know that. But final score, Conneaut falls to 3-11 on the season. Jefferson goes to 6-7 on the year. So they're going to keep rolling. They have a good possibility to win a couple games coming up here after tonight. They got Madison, which is another tough one, but it's at home, so winnable. And then Edgewood at home again, and then they travel to Harvey, and then Geneva, and Girard, Ohio after that, a 3-game road trip after that. So it's going to be tough for them, but we know how good they are, and they can definitely at least finish 500 and be a good possibility to have a good seed and a good playoff matchup going into the OHSAA playoffs. Scores around the league, State Line region, Sharon leads Hickory 29-21. Perry's ahead of Madison, 36-23. And I think that's all I've got for us here. Ben Jarvie, Chuck Guglielmo, Adam the Fox, Billy Ciccatelli. Got our boy Bob. Part-time Billy. Yeah. Yeah. Per diem Billy. He's not even part-time. He's per diem. He's just when he wants to. But Bob Shackle, And from all of us here, have a great night, everyone. And we'll see you on, we're going to be there on, we're going to be covering the game Tuesday. If you look at the schedule, Tuesday the 30th at home here against Geneva. And we'll see you then as well on Tuesday the 30th. From all of us here, have a great night, everyone. And so long.
Conneaut Spartans basketball on WOW TV, 1360 and WOW 102.9. And always free. Brought to you by our great Spartan sponsors, Conneaut Dairy Queen. Enjoy lunch, dinner, or a delicious treat soon at your Conneaut DQ. Chris Breck State Farm Insurance, here to help life go right. Conneaut Savings Bank, come grow with us in Conneaut and Austinburg. University Hospital Conneaut Medical Center, celebrating 100 years of advancing the science of health and the art of compassion. Conneaut Save-A-Lot Food Store, not lower quality, just the lowest prices.